Good morning, brothers and sisters. Many greetings from Slovakia. Welcome to our Monday morning devotion, which is actually the first in this summer. Yeah, the summer has started, so I hope you have nice weather you can enjoy. My name is Miroslav Rybar, and I will be your MC for this gathering. Let us start with the prayer. I would like to ask my daughter Veronica to offer an opening prayer.
Please join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Parent, dear true parents, thank you so much for waking up in this beautiful morning and for the opportunity to gather here and have a moment to connect with you and to gain some inspiration for this day and for the rest of the week. And so we can hopefully truly follow what you want us to do. And I really pray that this week we can all be a little bit kinder, a little bit more giving, understanding, and that we can follow your words and make you happy. And we can really strive to be better people and connect with you on a deeper level, also through these readings and our actions as well. And so in attending Holy Mother Han, I pray with gratitude in my name, Veronika Rybarova, the daughter in a blessed family, Aju.
Thank you for the prayer. Before reading, I would like to ask to listen to a song.
그 마음 멋짐 참부모님을 그리워하는 심정으로 하나 되어 찬양 올리시겠습니다. 어떠한 시련과 어떠한 핍박에도 저희들 참어머님을 앞에 두고 절대로 포기하지 않겠습니다. 반드시 승리하겠습니다.
Yeah, thank you for the listening. I think these songs, which we can listen to during vigil prayers, are really connecting us to brothers and sisters in Korea and also to our Heavenly Parent, and also through parents. Now let us continue reading from the book The Value of True Parents in Heaven's Providence, and today we are going to finish the text contained in the preface. I would like to ask again my daughter Veronica to read this text.
The Value of True Parents in Heaven's Providence. This book has been written to provide a deeper understanding of the essence of Heavenly Parent, the truth of Heaven's providence, the value and position of the true parents, and the essence of true mother, the only begotten daughter. It is based on the theology of the true parents, which teaches that the true parents are one, and that Heavenly Parent and true parents are one. It is our hope that reading and studying this book will provide a precious opportunity for members of the Family Federation community to truly reflect, repent, and experience rebirth. Following is a brief summary of what is covered in the 7 chapters of The Value of True Parents in Heaven's Providence. Just a note on this reading that this brief summary mentioned of what is covered in the 7 chapters is skipped in this reading because we will cover the content of all chapters in the next readings. Heaven's providence absolutely must be brought to completion. The time has come for us to reap the fruits of heaven's providence. True Mother, the only begotten daughter, is doing everything to fulfill her final responsibility for the completion of the providence. We must properly understand the position, value, and mission of True Mother, the only begotten daughter. She has enabled us to fully attend Heavenly Parent by revealing the Heavenly Mother, who had been hidden for 6,000 years. This is the time when we must study True Parent's words and the providence from the perspective of True Mother, the only begotten daughter, who is now leading us in the providence for the firm establishment of Chonilguk. Through our studies, we will be able to understand and view the Chonilguk providence for heaven's perspective. True Mother, the only begotten daughter, takes the position of Mother of the universe, our Holy Mother Han. Heavenly Parent's dream must be realized while True Mother is on earth. In the 13th year of Chonilguk, we will, as we live in substantial attendance to the Creator, Heavenly Parent, we offer this book and the insights contained within it in the hope that all blessed families around the world will become true sons and daughters of Chonilguk, fulfilling their responsibilities as the chosen people united with true parents. Note on the translation. This book, The Value of True Parents in Heaven's Providence, which True Mother refers to informally as Champumoron, was first published in Korean in early 2024. A revised and expanded Korean edition was published in March 2025, and the volume you are holding is the English translation of that second edition. At a True Mother's request and under her guidance, a dedicated group of professors of theology at San Moon University and the Sunhak UP Graduate University have produced this work, drawing upon their years of experience teaching and researching unification theology, and with particular attention to True Mother's words given since Foundation Day. Most of the chapters were written by a single author. The book may thus be viewed as a compilation of essays in each of which the fundamental concepts find unique and slightly varied expression. The value of true parents in heaven's providence is rooted in the divine principle, in particular our heavenly parents' original dream and ideal, and the providence over the centuries to recreate the conditions for a world matching that original ideal of true love. Its particular focus is on the value and significance of our true parents, especially the unique role of the only begotten daughter, True Mother, and the new understanding she has been conveying in the present time. As the translators, we have tried as much as possible to produce a translation that closely follows the wording of the Korean, though we have occasionally added a few words for clarity. We have striven to remain true to the spirit of the times and not shy away from the task, even when it required using new expressions. For example, now clearly understanding the Heavenly Parent exists as both our Heavenly Father and Heavenly Mother, we have sought to avoid the use of the masculine pronouns when referring to God. Through the grace of our Heavenly Parent and True Parent, we can expect that more detailed expressions of these teachings will gradually become available. This translation is prayerfully offered in the hope and belief that with the passing of time, our understanding will continue to grow and deepen. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the reading. Perhaps this particular text is not so like usual hundoke, that we are going to delve into some text with deep spiritual meaning, but this preface of the books, I think, is very important. Actually, many books have kind of introductions or prefixes, and maybe depends on our reading habits. Sometimes maybe we just jump to the first chapter and so on. But when I was reading this preface of this very precious book, I really realized that behind the text there was a big effort of our brothers and sisters to compile the text, because it didn't happen just over the night that this text was produced in this particular book. But as we can understand also from to Mother's words, that she was trying to convey some deep message, which was not very clear or not very obvious for us during the previous decades. And even since the foundation day, through Mother maybe revealed for many of us, or maybe to clarify it for many of us, that really the God is Heavenly Parent. This is really the main point also of the content of this book. And the book is also dealing with the unity between true parents, and also unity between true parents and Heavenly Parent. So I think it is good to go also through this preface, that we have some understanding what kind of effort was laid behind this book, not only from the team of the translators, but also from True Mother herself. And myself, being a translator with my wife, sometimes we encounter many texts, and to translate the text from one language to another language, it is not just the question of to translate the literal meaning of the words, but many texts are from different cultural backgrounds. And also, it's not easy sometimes to convey the essential content of the text. So I think the translators working on this book, it was also not so easy for them to convey the meaning of Korean text or the Korean words to English. And also when in the past somebody was translating, let's say, through father on the spot, also it was not so easy to really to pick up the right meaning. So this way, when we were going through this note about the translation, so it was like, let's give gratitude to all those people who are really working hard to trying to convey the precious content, also what our true parents have been giving us, so that we can more deeply understand the next chapters. Then we will continue. Actually, I don't know if it was already mentioned last time. During this Monday's gathering, we'll go through the content of this book, so that we can really share it all together. We can somehow perceive it all together, so we can all together have this kind of common hyundoke connected to this word. Personally, when the content of this book, when was somehow step by step revealed by True Mother, especially in the period before the opening Chonwongung, I think the heart of True Mother was that she wanted somehow to clarify many things that before this opening Chonwongung, that we can really enter into this era with clear or cleaned heart, that we can really be completely united with her, not just because that she is our spiritual authority in this present providence, but because that she wanted to help us to understand many things from the past. Because we cannot move to the future if our past is not somehow cleared up or settled. So now, I think through the effort through Mother, we can really, after the opening of John Wong Book, we can better understand many things and also better understand this new providential period which is ahead of us, that through parents open us the gates that Heavenly Parent could dwell with us on earth. And I think this is the greatest blessing what we could experience throughout the whole history. Yeah, thank you very much. This was just my short few thoughts about this. And we will continue with unison prayer. Please stay muted. We will listen some background music, and after this unison prayer, I will offer the concluding prayer. So we can now have unison prayer. Yeah, please join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Parent, we are very grateful for this new day, for this new week. We could gather here in order to be more connected with the heart of our true parents and also with your heart. You are always giving us a lot of love. It is up to us that we are able to open our hearts to receive it fully, that we could be really immersed in your love and we can experience this wonderful unity between you as our parent and us as your children. And this is the foundation of your creation, that you wanted really experience all together with us all kind of loves which are possible to be experienced in a family, because you wanted to be with us as a one family. And I pray that this may be simple idea, but really with tremendous meaning, that this idea of one family centering on you, that we can realize in our lives. And moreover, we can also convey the meaning of this to all people around us. Because as we witness, our world is far from this ideal. And maybe because the people have not open heart enough. And it is our task that we should find the way how to approach each person. Because in each person, there is still the original nature given from you. And please guide us that we can love everybody this way, that our love can be the key to the heart of each person. And through this, we can share your love through us to them. I pray that also this week we can make something more, that we can make someone happy, that we can, by our love, that we can maybe express our love in a more deeper way. So maybe just through these small things, we can change the heart in ourselves, but also in hearts of other people. I thank you for the wonderful blessings you are giving us, and I pray that we can multiply them and also share it with others. I offer this prayer in gratitude, attending Holy Mother Han, in my name Miroslav Rybar from Blessed Family, Arjun. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters, for listening. And now I would like to ask our Central Europe Director Couple, Dieter and Anna Schmidt, to offer a closing remark.
Yeah, good morning, dear brothers and sisters, and welcome into the new season of summer. Thank you, Miroslav and Veronica. It is very beautiful when father and daughter are doing this devotion together. So thank you, Veronica. This is a very significant content we are studying now. And I could now give in the last weeks 2 times an overview over the Champu Moran, but also about the grand epic of the Korean Han people. And the first, we should remind ourselves that the Champu Moran comes actually out of the great epic of the Korean Han people. So in a way, it belongs together. I realized, and I think this is not new for all of us, the best way to learn a content is to give a lecture about it. In that moment, something changes because you become the owner of the content. So it is very good we study it now, but in these seminars which I held, then afterwards we talk about it, or in One Nation we try to give the content, the main things, in 5 minutes. So, dear brothers and sisters, we have to become owners of this content, because the story we are reading here which is about the two parents, about the two mother. This is actually our task to share this content. And it is very authentic if we do it in our own words and if we have our own experiences with it. So, in this sense, as we are studying it, really our goal should be that in the end, I can give this kind of content. And there are also slides about the 7 lectures. So they are available and we can practice it. So I like to inspire you to think about that because this story has to be shared, right? And so it should be our own story, how we work with this. This is one thing I wanted to tell you. The other thing is we need a personal experiences with our two parents and of course also two mother. And how can we bring the two mother into our everyday life? And of course, it is very good to share with her maybe our beautiful moments, and we are grateful. But I believe in the life of each one of us, there are moments where we are maybe don't have the highest spirit and we are low, and maybe we don't overcome some habit or some negative feeling or we have any challenge. And the life in Shonil Gurk, what is actually the dream of Heavenly Parent is to share with us the good, but also the difficult times. So I want to remind you in these moments, reflect and just talk internally like you would be together with two mother. And I'm sure you will have maybe some amazing experience, how suddenly your energy level will get up, your spirit will rise, and you can feel there's an incredible power when we unite internally with two mother in these moments as well. So maybe with that kind of idea and inspiration, I wish you a great start for this new season, but also this week. And I maybe want to say in the end, my experience, which I had with to mother just not long ago, is really to mother loves us so much, and we are so important for Heavenly Parent. So never forget this and carry it through this new week. Thank you very much, Miroslav, and back to you.
Yeah, thank you very much for your inspirational words. There are always really many opportunities what we can change or improve, or what we can really, how we can use this new providence or new period, how we can really approach other people and to really be live witnesses of our true parents. Thank you very much for coming for this gathering. I wish you wonderful and blessed week and see you soon. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Have a great week.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Thank you. See you next
Thank
week.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Hello, Miley. Thank you, Veronica, Miroslav. Bye bye.